Hello, how you doing? This is J Mike at jmikefitness.com. Today I'll be doing part 2 on my watch review, and this is for the Garmin 910 XT triathlon watch. This is by far one of the best purchases I've ever made in terms of fitness. It's absolutely amazing. Initially I felt that it was a little confusing. It had a lot of different functions on it. A lot of the guys at the bike shop were telling me it's too much watch for me. I didn't need anything this complicated, but I found that it really wasn't that complicated. You know, after you get into it a little bit, the instructions can be a little tricky, but once you get to playing with the watch, it just made everything so much easier. This is by far one of the most awesome products I've ever tried. It's $500 or something like that. I believe I paid right at $500 for it, but you can't measure the value until you actually have something like this, because it just helps you like structure your workouts a little bit better, because the way it's set up, you have fields. Now this is one of the more important parts of the watch that I care about mostly. If you notice, they have something at the top and something at the bottom. In this situation, this field has 2 screens on it. So if, let's say for instance, I care about calories burned and heart rate, I can set to where calories burned is at the top and heart rate's at the bottom. You know, everyone cares about different things when they work out. Now I like calories burned, distance traveled, speed. It does all of these things, and what it does is you have 4 different menus to pick from. So this is 2. This right here is also your virtual racer, which is something else, but you can choose. So this one right here is 4. So you have 4 grids to where you can put the information that you find important in your workout. So let's say for instance, for this particular screen, I have the time or the duration of the actual workout. I have the average speed and the distance traveled, as well as the calories. So this setting in particular is when I'm typically riding my bicycle. So it gives me an idea of how long I've been doing the actual activity, how fast I'm going, the distance traveled, and how many calories. But I thought that was it. But if you can set up to 4 of these grids, and you have over 150 other items that you can put into those grids, and you can have everything that you care about with the workout. So for me, that part of the watch was worth every bit of $500 for me anyway. They're also it's all like an auto stop, and I didn't understand it until it actually happened. I turned the auto stop on. I'm on a trail and I fall. The watch stopped, and I was like, dang, you know, trying to figure out what was going on. I got back on the bike and started riding. The watch turned back on. There is something. So if you're riding, and let's say for instance you're doing it for time or distance, whatever your situation is, and you come up to a red light, normally you have to stop your watch, and you know, then once you get going again, you have to press, you know, the button to continue. You can set your watch to where it picks up the motion. Like once you stop, the watch will stop, and I thought that was kind of cool. Other than that, the watch is extremely light, very durable. The strap is immaculate, and it's not bulky. You know, it's not a ugly watch. It's pretty fashionable. It's not that big. It's really not that heavy, so you can use it with anything. So I've just used this watch doing BMX, or you know, doing my trail riding and working out in the gym, and I actually absolutely positively love it. I'm getting more into the watch. I hadn't done the swimming aspect of it yet, so I guess I don't really do water, but if I ever swim or something of that nature, I probably will do another video to let you guys know how that went with that. But there's also a virtual trainer mode on the watch where you can, if you're like trying to ride for distance, and let's say for instance you ride with people who ride, let's say a 5-minute mile or a 4-minute mile, you can have your watch partner ride that distance, and they'll let you know how you're competing with that person. How many seconds behind, or how many seconds are you ahead. I mean, it does all this stuff for you. And once you get that information, that data, you basically sit it next to your computer, and you have a USB that goes into your computer, and it downloads all of your information from your watch and puts onto a program onto your computer. It's not very complicated at all. It is very easy. It helps structure my workouts. It made me want to get on my bike and ride. So don't be scared off by the price of this watch. I most definitely highly recommend this watch. I think it'll help you push your goals to new levels because you'll have more feedback. And with fitness, sometimes that's what you're lacking, feedback. And you don't need a coach for this. You know, I kind of coaching myself, you know, based on the watch. You know, and then it does a map printout. Like, so if you're taking a specific route, it'll play the route back when you download the information off of your watch. I mean, it's just amazing. There's so many different things I can say about this watch, but I just want to let people know that I absolutely positively recommend this watch. It is a great piece of fitness equipment. I highly recommend any and every fitness enthusiast to buy this watch or something similar to it, whatever works, but this is a damn good watch. So that's it. But J Mike Fitness, I'll be doing other product reviews and shoe reviews and sunglass reviews, all kind of stuff. So I have access to a bunch of different things, and I'll just give you guys a heads up and let you know what I think. But once again, this was J Mike of jaisyn.com, and also One Athletic Freak. Go to their YouTube channel and subscribe to that one as well. I'll be putting different content up on that one as well. Good day.